Hi, John Parrillo here, www.parrillo.com. Now this is a new year and I know a lot of you people have to get back and you've made the commitment to get back on your diet, right? And of course over the new year you've probably eaten some stuff you maybe shouldn't quite have eaten. Maybe it's not completely strict on a diet and maybe you put on maybe a half a pound or a pound, right? Okay, we know how that goes. So we're gonna this is good stuff because we use this at the training camp. We're going to make some sausage today, some turkey sausage. We're using a 99% lean turkey. This is going to taste just like sausage. And at the end, we're going to use what's left over. We're going to make some gravy. So if you get some, so this will be good. So what we need to take our 99% turkey. We need to put that in a big bowl like this, okay? Here, and I did wash my hands. So we put in some, what's this? This is the rosemary. Get it all. This is fennel. Fennel's important. And some peppers. These are the same peppers you put on your pizza, except this isn't pizza. We're going to mix this in. Okay, this is, oh, it's nice and cold. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, Heather said, mix this in like the cookbook says. Mix this in first and mix it all together. Boy, that fennel has quite a smell to it. And I know I should have mixed it in all at once because now my hands are all gooey and I don't have a paper towel here, but we'll... We'll just put in this is 3 tablespoons of Captri per batch, so we have 6 tablespoons of Captri. We're actually making a double batch here. Okay, 6 tablespoons of Captri, some salt, and some pepper. There goes our pepper. And here's our, of course, we use no salt. We use a potassium chloride. We're going to mix that in. Okay, yeah, now with the Captri, now it's getting all nice and oily here. Okay. We'll just mix this up for a minute. Alright, we're making our patties here. Now we've already split the batch in half. Remember, we made 2 batches. So we have the other batch cooking in the pan, and we're making our little patties. This is the fun part. It's kind of like playing with clay when you're a little kid. And put the Captri in there. It's nice and sausagey. Now realize we've used 99% lean chicken, so, or turkey breast. So this is the only oil in here is the Captri. And remember, we don't tend to store that as body fat. We just burn it off as energy. So this is going to be great. So here's our patties, 8 for half the batch. Now this is great because you don't actually have to make patties with this. At the training camps, you just put it in your pan. You kind of cook it and leave it loose, and then you can put it in an omelet, and it's great. So you use your egg white omelets, and you put the or you make a quiche with the egg whites and some vegetables and stuff, and it's really good. It's really just excellent with the turkey sausage in it. Okay, so as soon as these cook, we'll let you know how things are going. All right, this is our second batch. We're getting ready to flip them here. Notice they already have some of the stuff in them, the juices from the first batch, so they're almost just cooking through, they're steaming through, but we're going to flip them anyway. Remember, we're going to make some, cheat there, we're going to make some turkey gravy here, so we want the juices, we want all this nice flavor to make the gravy out of. So we'll flip those over and then we'll let those cook a little while on that side, make sure they're all cooked through. Okay, these should be done. Look at that. Now, first thing we're going to do is, oops, look out. We're going to turn this down so we don't boil off all our juices. Now, this is the first batch is cooled down, and that tastes, guess what? Just like sausage. And it's good for you. Doesn't have, we did this with 99% lean turkey. And we use some cap-tri. So we can eat this on one of our strict diets. And it really tastes good. Now you put these, you can eat these as an entree. You can put them in with your omelet. But let's, right now, before we do that, let's make some gravy with the rest of our drippings here. So we'll put that on so we don't lose any of our good stuff. It doesn't boil away. We're going to take some, what we have to do is we have to thicken this up just like regular gravy. So we're going to make some oatmeal flour. Remember how we do this? We put it in a blender. And this is a Waring Extreme. This is like your, and bodybuilders appreciate this, this is like your regular regular blender on steroids. Yeah. Let's crank that up. That's all it takes. Now we've done that, it kind of gets a little poopy when you take it out, so we've already done that. So we have to mix it in here, and guess what? I'll bet I don't have a spoon. Okay, this is our next page on the cap-tri cookbook. We're going to add a cup of water for each batch, so that's 2 cups of water. We have a lot of gravy. Okay, we're going to have about 3 tablespoons of cap-tri. Put that in there for a couple batches. We're going to turn the heat back up. Remember what you got to do to your gravy. It says salt and pepper to taste, so we'll wait till the end on that. So we'll just, here's what you got to do with gravy. You got to sprinkle in your flour and stir. Sprinkle and stir. I learned this on Thanksgiving. Since we had that down for a while, we're going to turn it up. Sprinkle and stir. There we go. Now it's supposed to thicken up. You know what we can always do if it doesn't? You never think that the gravy is going to thicken up, do you? You say, how is this going to ever get thick? So we have the miracle here of modern miracle of video, so we can always turn off the camera and make some adjustments and say, oh, look how good this worked out. All right, so we're putting it's about 3/4 of a cup of flour. So we're putting that in there and we're stirring it in. Stirring it in. And you have to keep stirring and thicken up. They always tell me I'm doing this wrong on Thanksgiving. They say, not so fast, not so fast. It's like, just get the flour in there. Alright, look at that. Here we go. Here we go, get that all in there. Now while we're stirring, I'm going to get the salt and pepper. I know it's going to need a little bit of pepper, so we'll throw some pepper in there. And of course we're using our no salt, our potassium chloride. So, and we'll just stir, and this is the thing at Thanksgiving. You just got to stir this till it kind of sets up. Come on, set up. Hurry up. Let's go. Okay. All right, now we've actually been stirring this for literally about 2 minutes. We'll turn it down. Look, it's thickened up, and we have gravy. Holy cow. Now what we got to do is to make sure that we got enough salt and pepper in there. We don't want to, can't burn your gravy. We got to taste it. It's gravy. I don't believe it. And guess what? This is gravy that we can actually put on our healthy foods that we're eating on our diet, and we can make everything really taste good. That is fantastic. That was just about enough salt and pepper that I put in there. You can add a little bit more if you want some more. Remember, we use no salt, and that's fantastic. So actually we have our sausage, and we have our gravy, and we could actually bake some potatoes, put this over some baked potatoes. Man, that would be just fantastic. All right, make sure you visit us. The recipes will be on the website. Make sure you visit us at www.parrillo.com, This is the new year. Let's stay on schedule. Let's get rid of those about ½ pound to a pound product that we put on over the holidays, but let's have fun doing it. But wait, there's more. We just tasted this, and this is phenomenal. Watch this. I'm on a strict diet after the holidays here. I'm going to take my sausage, and this tastes like, this is the turkey sausage, and we're going to cut this up in bite-sized chunks. We're going to take it, and we're going to put some gravy on it like this. Okay. Now I'm on a strict diet after the holidays, and look what I'm eating here. I'm eating sausage and gravy. And guess what? It tastes just like sausage and gravy. You can eat this getting ready for a bodybuilding contest. That's fantastic.